What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Arrowverse video. It's been a while since I've made one of these, so if you're new, please do drop a like down below if you want more, and also please subscribe as well if you want more Arrowverse content. Let me know down in the comments what content you actually want to see on this channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. With that out of the way, let's dive into this video. So it has been quite a while since Crisis on Infinite Earths, and a lot has changed. The multiverse is still just settling on Earth Prime, and each week we are finding different ways that we have had changes on Earth Prime since that epic crossover. We know that Paragons remember everything, and John can bring people's memories back. Way back a few years ago, Flash changed everything with Flashpoint, and while there were a few changes then, they go even deeper here in a post-crisis Arrowverse. A lot of people do not remember their brand new lives and what has happened so far. I mean, Lex is now the hero after rewriting himself as a Paragon. What an absolute chat. This is just like New 52, where at the start of that reboot, Lex was actually a good guy, and only Superman from pre-New 52, he was the only person who knew that he was such a D-bag. Kara only knows his bad ways, and this is the first of many major changes. I mean, Lex even won a Nobel Prize in this new universe, but we know he'll probably go on to form the Legion of Doom just like he did in the comics after DC Rebirth. Maybe Justice League versus the Legion of Doom will be the next crossover. We had a seemingly no end of multiverse Earths with things like the Green Lantern and Titans having their own Earth, but now it has been really distilled into just one Earth Prime. But we're also seemingly getting some semblance of a multiverse start to come in. There is a small multiverse, but it doesn't exist like it did before, with vibrations and such all changing, and all of our Arrow shows are on one Earth except from Stargirl, which is on Earth 2. This makes it easier for the existing Justice League to work together, and really Stargirl is part of the JSA, so just like the comics, she is on Earth 2. The Flash rogues are changed heavily with Weather Witch, which is crazy because she is actually out of jail, and Pied Piper had never turned good, so it's great, and we will be able to get some decent comic book accurate rogues. We even have a brand new Mirror Master. We have the second version of the Mirror Master, which is Eva McCulloch, but in the comics she was actually Evan McCulloch, and that was even referenced over in way back in the Earth 2 crossover, which is really crazy because Harrison says that their version, their Earth 2's Mirror Master, was Evan McCulloch, and he has a proper gun just like the comic book version. So it seems like they're using post-crisis to change everything and make it a bit more accurate, which was a bit of a criticism with earlier seasons. Examples of not remembering things at all include Alex not knowing there was Lexosuits and anti-kryptonite armor owned by the DEO. One of the major changes of Flashpoint also was that Diggle and Lila's daughter Sarah changed to a boy, but now post-crisis they have both. So they have John Diggle Jr. and they have Sarah, which is mad. Poor old Diggle. He's going to have a lot on his plate here. And seemingly Connor was never adopted by the Diggles. That's what we're getting from this. And owing to the sacrifice of Oliver, 2040 and current timeline of Star City does not actually have any crime at all. It is nowhere near like the crime-ridden wasteland it was at all, especially in those 2040 flash forwards. Tina Drake even has her powers back, which is big, but the one that blew my mind was that Moira Queen has survived a major attack by Deathstroke, and the Queen Mansion still exists. So big changes. It seems like Oliver used his powers to bring back his family, and of course that iconic mansion was used everywhere from the X-Men right through to Smallville, which I love that change. Over in Central City, the changes are massive, with the locations changing, and Barry's parents' graves aren't where they actually used to be, which is crazy. So it looks like it's all changed for poor old Barry Allen there as well. It seems like we're not going to see the end of that story anytime soon, but the post-Christ changes have affected Barry a lot more, probably because it's still on TV, unlike Arrow. Villains like Zoom from Earth 2 have changed to be living on Earth 1, as the multiverse is yet to be discovered on Earth Prime. So Zoom invaded Central City with an army of metas, similar to his army of metas he had in the previous seasons, so it doesn't seem like that changed all that much. The Earth X crossover, which I absolutely loved, was changed humongously. owing to the fact that there was no multiverse discovery, so we actually got time-travelling Nazis. Not sure how that worked with the evil Kara and Ollie, but here we are, it's the Arrowverse, and they're just retconning everything. Also, Gorilla City also exists on Earth Prime, which is lovely for Grodd, I suppose, and physics have also changed heavily because there are no vibing to other universes, so that means that Cisco's vibe energy has turned into a sort of purple, and physics have changed majorly there. As well as this, the natural speed force is also dead due to Spectre needing it to end the problems over there in Crisis. That's not really that good at all, is there? And Nash Wells also, for some reason, has the entirety of every Wells in his head, and typically Thorne is using that to actually take him over because he had the DNA of Harrison Wells from season 1. Over in National City, L-Cop never existed because, well, Lena never actually had to redeem herself or her family's name, and his sister never had to fix this whatsoever. So he's a good guy, Lex is, and he owns the DEO, but Lena here is and has all of her memories. One odd change is how Clark now has 2 sons and not just Jonathan Kent, which is a bizarre change, but there we go. I'm expecting some sort of Connor to be involved there, maybe. And Lena has her pre-crisis memories, like I mentioned, and Andrea Rojas was never activated as part of Leviathan. Atlantis also exists on Earth Prime and only ever existed on Earth 2, which could mean a visit to their next season, maybe in the finale of The Flash this season. Hopefully we get some major Aquaman teases there. Maybe we'll finally get that Aquaman TV show we really, really wanted. Not even Black Lightning has been saved from this, with Lady Eve surviving being killed off in season 1, and she has returned. But that's it for all these changes I've noticed so far. So please let me know if there are any other changes you've noticed or that I've missed, because I am bound to have actually missed them. But let me know down in the comments below what you think. Please do like the video, it is majorly helpful, and please do subscribe with the notifications on if you want more, and let me know if you're a regular subscriber what content you want from us. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.